8 years ago, I visited Peru for the first time. I had heard about this place in the Sacred Valley. These glass pods clinging to the side of a cliff, hundreds of feet up above the valley floor. And to sleep there, you had to climb, your heart pounding with every step. I ended up passing by it by car and wondering if I would ever get the chance to do it. But then I told myself, one day I'm going to do that. Now, after 8 years of dreaming, I was finally here. It wasn't easy, it wasn't cheap, and it was even more terrifying than Jose and I had imagined. Our hands trembled, our legs tense, but as we reached the top and crawled into that pod, the entire Sacred Valley stretched out before us. And then the question came to mind. After all this time, was it worth it? You tell me.
That was scary. That was probably one of the scariest things I've done. Good afternoon. Today I'm super excited, especially me. Jose's excited too. I've been waiting for this since 2017, last time I was in Peru, to stay at the Skylodge in Sacred Valley. What we're gonna do, we're gonna be suspended pretty much around 1,300 feet up in the sky and stay the night in a glass pod. And there's two ways to get up there. There's Via Ferrata, which we are doing, and then there's a trail with zipline. And it's gonna be a good time. So let's go. Ready?
Via Ferrata means the iron path in Italian. It's an assisted climbing route where steel rungs, ladders, and suspension bridges help you scale, in our case, a 1,300-foot vertical rock face. You're clipped into a continuous safety cable along the way, but that doesn't mean it's easy. It takes about 90 minutes, demanding focus, strength, and a bit of courage, especially on the swaying bridges and if the weather decides to take a turn.
This is very high. Well, I'm usually afraid of heights if I'm not strapped into something, but I'm strapped in, so it's not too bad. But it is very high. If you look down, it makes your heart drop. But it's amazing. An amazing view. The views are unbelievable. We're taking a break. We're 25% of the way done, taking a break.
We haven't rained actually, so it's nice.
But it is not raining, so that's good. It's the tough part where you're hanging off the edge. Made it. Yeah. You gotta be a good climber to be a photographer here, that's for sure. I'm only telling my mom this after the fact. Ask for forgiveness, not permission. That's the key. I'm taking a quick break while I wait for Jose. But this is 50% of the way. You know you're 50% when you reach the hanging bridge. And it looks a little scary, so we'll see how we do. I don't know, is this rope tight? It looks a little loose to me, but we'll make it, I'm sure. I made it. Now it's Jose's turn. That was scary. That was probably one of the scariest things I've done. With a harness, thank God.
Well, start raining hard.
Yeah.
That's our friend Brayan, our guide.
Well, hello there. We're almost done, but this is the scary part. It's getting a little slippery with the rain, so. We made
it.
Man.
That was scary, but good.
It started raining halfway into it. It gets slippery. We now know why rainy season is slow in this hotel. That was an adventure, and we're glad that we did it. We're gonna have dinner around 6:45. It's 6:23 right now. Yes, we'll give you a tour of our room tomorrow.
One thing that I want to talk about, when you get to the top, you do have these 4 pods, right? And 3 of them are rooms, and the 4th one is where the restaurant is. So we gotta put our harness back, we gotta climb into the rock and climb back. It's not that close, it's not that easy, so it's gonna be dark now. So that's gonna be even more interesting. And that's all we have for today.
Yep, that was an adventure for sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna show you more tomorrow.
Good morning. It's my
6
watch
a.m.
said 6 a.m. We just woke up. It's pretty cold outside and pretty rainy, so we don't have much of a view, but it seems like it's clearing up.
It was cold during the night, and we're next to the train station. It kept waking me up because it was like sounding the horn pretty loud.
It's glamping, I would say. Extreme glamping, that's what I would call it. At 7:30 is breakfast. Hopefully we'll get some coffee before then. We have yet to have our coffee, so that's why we're so groggy. We will probably feel better after some coffee and breakfast. Down there. Welcome to our room tour. It's a little different now that we've slept in it, and it's a little dirty, I would say. We did the best we can. Follow me into the bedroom. We've got 2 twin beds here in case you have 2 extra people, which it would kind of be hard to fit 4 people in here. But this is our best attempt at making the bed. It's a queen size bed. We have a little coffee station over here, and we have yet to use the coffee, but they provide hot water for you. A walkie-talkie for letting them know that you are leaving the pod and you made it back safely for safety reasons, obviously. But now let's go on to the bathroom. This is kind of like a closet area where you can hang stuff. We have our gloves that are still a little bit wet from yesterday, and then we hang our helmets here into the bathroom. Our bathroom is a little used, I would say. So here's the bathroom. We have filtered water for drinking and for using to brush your teeth. We're provided with some tissues, which is nice, and a mirror, which helped out a lot this morning. To use the bathroom, we have this little pot that's for the pee, and then you dump it in there. If you're a guy, you just go in there. For number 2, you go in there, you bag it up, and then you put it down the hole underneath. And that's pretty much it for the toilet situation. And you get a nice view while you do number 2. Okay, we're packing up. Ready to do the zip line down.
Getting ready.
So now, how long is it going to take to get down?
Hour and 20 minutes.
An hour and 20 minutes down via zip line, which will be fun. So, was it worth it? Every cold grip on the metal bars, every deep breath as we clung to the rock face, every step closer to those glass capsules. Absolutely. The rain came down as we climbed, each step demanding focus, every foothold a careful decision. But the challenge only made reaching the top that much more rewarding. It was an adventure, a rush of adrenaline and determination. And when we finally reached the top, seeing our pod suspended above the valley, it was pure triumph. We Made it to our first zip line of the day, 60 meters.
The meals, incredible. The views, unrivaled. Watching the sun hit the mountain from our deck, the world still and golden beneath us, unforgettable.
So this is the fifth one? Number 5?
No, it's
4.
It's not the longest one, but it's the fastest one. The longest one we were flying in tandem.
And just when we thought the adventure was over, we zipped and hiked our way back down, hearts still racing, wishing it didn't have to end.
How was that?
Fast.
That was the fastest one.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, this is our last and final zip line. It's kind of sad. Everything was super fun and worth it.
So now, the real question is, would we do it again? Well, how soon can we book it?